Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. We are going to check what are the messages that we are getting right now. So, just a reminder before we start. This is a group reading, so it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. You are already supposed to know what we are talking about. I'm just here to give you a little bit more information, some insights or confirmation. If I am talking about masculine or feminine, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So apply it however it applies in your story. And also this can be past, present or future. I hope that your weekend is starting well. Let's see. Let's see what we got. So, what are we supposed to know right now? Protection, relationship. Okay, the relationship is in the partnership place. Apparently something stable here. Abandonment in reverse. Okay, this is very interesting. Rich girl in reverse. Ice Queen in reverse, Lust in reverse. Okay. We are starting with protection, which is absolutely beautiful. Trusted, message, and false documents. Trusted, message and false documents. Protection, relationship, abandonment. You know what I feel here? I feel that we might be talking here about legal case. This is what I feel. And what I feel here, it is that we have some kind of relationship here. I kind of feel that it is truly a real relationship, a loving relationship. This is what I mean by a real relationship. I kind of feel here that there was someone here trying to paint a fake picture. This is what I feel, and I kind of feel with this protection that there is some kind of divine intervention that puts some kind of proof out in the right hands. This is what I feel. This is what I feel. So I kind of feel that the feminine was painted as someone very opportunistic, somebody very cold. The masculine was painted as F-boy, if you understand what I mean. I kind of feel that the motivation here, or what was used in order to manipulate the situation, is an abandonment issue, right? Because when someone is suffering from an abandonment issue, it might go very far. I don't know if you know, but very often narcissistic people, this is sometimes their wound, their biggest wound. And I kind of feel here that someone has tried to use this abandonment wound of someone, one of those two here, in order to create some kind of situation for those two not to be able to be in a relationship or for them to fight. I kind of feel that it is more about trying to keep two people apart here. But I kind of feel here that there is someone. So it might be an officer. It doesn't have to be an officer. I don't know if this person has tried to use the legal system in order to try to put another layer, you know, on trying to separate those two. I guess that you might be one of those two, right? Or if she went to somebody else, or if it's someone external here that looked at the facts. They looked at the facts, and what they realized it is that whatever image was painted here about the masculine, the feminine, both or one of them, everything in fact was coming from this karmic person who was trying to create some kind of destruction. They might be also suffering from an abandonment wound. And so we might be talking, for example, of an ex. For example, it might also be a mother who doesn't want their child to be in a happy relationship because they want to keep their kids for themselves. It happens. Sadly, it happens. Especially if they feel that it can be a very, very good relationship, a happy relationship. But I kind of feel that there is here some kind of divine protection that guided someone here to observe. I kind of feel the feminine, you know, being painted as someone bitter, resentful, cold. We are here with the Queen of Swords in reverse, a liar, a manipulator. And I kind of feel that we have here this person. I kind of feel that this person here, there is a lot here about this person. I don't know why. Maybe this person is trying to realign with themselves. They are trying to grow, to trust themselves. We might be talking, for example, about the masculine or the feminine also in this relationship. We might be talking about someone external. I don't know. I guess that with the card we might get a little bit more information. But whatever it is, we have here someone who is not playing. They are not just listening to what somebody will say. They are checking the facts. And when they check the facts, and they have something here concrete, a message, it's something concrete, they realized that whatever information they got, it was fake. It was fake. And I kind of feel here that they got information from a few sources, and maybe they realized that this one of those sources or a few of those sources doesn't even know the person that they are talking about. Giving a testimonial that is it's a fake testimonial. They don't even know the person, right? Okay. Very interesting. So, of course, we might be talking about a romantic relationship. It can also be a business partnership that somebody doesn't want to happen. It might be. Yeah, I kind of feel that those are the options that come to my mind. Anyway, we have here two people who has been painted as with the rich girl here in reverse and the ice queen. I kind of feel that here the feminine might have been painted as fake. The rich girl is in reverse, so maybe, you know, that you are pretending to be something that you are not. The ice queen is in reverse, meaning manipulative and cold, in fact, and cutthroat. You know that if we are talking about the feminine and she's dealing with the man, she's the kind of woman that would cut the balls of the man by just what this person is saying, right? I kind of feel that the person who painted things this way, that they might be talking about themselves. With the lust here, it might not be the masculine. It might be that everything here has been painted about the feminine, or that everything has been painted about the masculine. We don't especially need to look at, you know, man and woman, as I said in the beginning. So if we are taking everything together here, we might also have, you know, like that, in fact, you are using people for money, you know, using your charms for money. What I also feel here, considering the positions of the card, it is that this person was driven by money. They were afraid that if this connection, this relationship would happen, they would lose money, status, power, something like that. Yeah. I love to start with protection, obviously, right? I kind of feel here we have also the number 93, which is 12. So it is also related to the hangman, someone being able to see things from a new perspective, but I kind of feel here truly that somebody has decided to look at the facts. Look at the facts, the foundation. And I kind of feel that what they realized, it is that there is some kind of like the money gave them the foundation to realize that there was something wrong here. So it's either that the person who is lying, they are lying because they are driven by money, or that in fact what was said about you and the way that you are making your money is wrong, right? Okay, let's get into it. Let's get more information about this situation. And of course, I kind of feel here that the protection that is surrounding you acted in such a way that somebody that was chosen would get some kind of proof of something being fake. Lies, fake documents, fake proof, something like that. So, what should the collective be aware of in this situation? Yeah, interesting. So we have the Eight of Swords here. Somebody might be going to prison. Isn't it yesterday that the reading also started with that? I don't know. We might have somebody here going to prison. There might be someone here that is stuck in their mind. This might be prison or jail, or this might be also mental prison. Not being able to see everything, overthinking. This invites, in fact, to listen to your intuition because you don't see everything that there is. You might be very, very emotional here. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. I have to say that here what I feel it is that we might have someone who doesn't know what to do anymore because they might have been bribing people and not paying them. I don't know why this information is what I'm getting, but this is what I'm getting. in this situation. Are you seeing all the cards? I think you do. You absolutely do. Okay. Let's see. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody here is taking distance because of lies and manipulations, because they understand here that someone is trying to confuse them, maybe put them in a mental prison, put pressure on them, making them feel very, very confused. So they are emotionally, at least, detaching themselves. Usually with the Eight of Cups, we have truly someone who is leaving in order to heal. So there is this distance here, right? I like what I see here because it kind of feels to me that somebody truly feels the need to take distance because they feel confused, right? If we are talking here somehow about the person that is here in this energy of the Eight of Swords, they realize that there is an issue, you know, and this is the first thing, the very important thing. It is to understand that you might be confused, that there is something here that is not okay. And then the right thing to do, it is truly to take distance, especially when you are in this energy of the Eight of Swords. Very often you are in survival mode. So you need to get out of survival mode in order to get some kind of mental clarity. And I kind of feel here that we have someone who decides to take distance because they realize that they are in a mental fog. They know that there is something that is not okay. They know. They know that they are confused. They know that they need to take distance in order to clear their mind. Somehow with this Ten of Pentacles here, I kind of feel that we are talking about someone who might have listened to a lot of people, of the community, of the family, and this is what has exhausted them. This is what has made them be in this state here of this Eight of Swords, being very confused, not knowing what to think. And now they are exhausted. The Nine of Wands in reverse, it is, I am paranoid. I am paranoid. I have no energy anymore, and I am paranoid. I don't know how to defend myself. I don't know what to do. I have no strength anymore. There is no more fight in me, right? There is no more fight. So I kind of feel here that this person might be realizing that, in fact, they shouldn't have listened. Somebody might have also tried to pressure them with money, telling them, you know, if you don't do what I'm asking you to do, if you don't trust me, then I will stop helping you financially. Something like that might also be here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody shouldn't have listened to other people. And I kind of feel that this person has listened to a lot of people. I always say, you know, if you want to take the wrong decision, listen to people. Because people are always, you know, that when you are asking for some kind of advice, you know, most people will talk from the devil's advocate place. They will talk from their own fear, with no knowledge, no understanding of the situation very often, because very often it's kind of difficult to explain truly a situation. And the person, so first of all, you are explaining a situation through your own understanding of the situation. It is not the reality. Very often it is part of the reality. And then the person who is listening, who is supposed to give advice, they are listening through their own filters. You know, very often when I get unsolicited advice, because people love to give unsolicited advice, right? Sometimes they truly, very often they think that they help, or they don't know what to say, so they're just saying something. So very often I was in a terrible situation, so people were giving me unsolicited advice, and so I was asking them how to do what they were advising me to do, and they were answering, I have no idea, I don't know how to do that, I'm just saying what I think that I should tell you. You understand? So people are just talking. But it seems like here we have someone who has listened, and this is what put them in a state of paranoia. Yeah, especially if they were dealing here with people who wanted them to be in this state of paranoia, because they knew that they are suffering of an abandonment wound. Tell me more here, please. What should we be aware of? Want me to take both? Yeah. A lot of energy coming towards them. This might be a lot of communication coming towards them. People trying to influence them, and now they are totally closed off. Totally closed off. Very protective. Which I think here it's a good thing, you know? Like, what's all this energy coming their way? I don't know why, but I feel that it's attacks. It's people trying to influence them. This is what I feel. Like, not allowing this person to think for themselves, not keeping this person always in this emotional survival mode, adding to the pile more and more and more, while they are already paranoid and exhausted. They are already there. They are already confused. Yeah, somebody here is not happy, but I kind of feel that it's an important not happy. It is, leave me the F alone. Leave me alone. I'm not interested to hear you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, I kind of feel that they are revisiting how they treated someone who carries the energy of an empress, and they have acted towards this person from a very narcissistic place, karmic place, because this is how the person has been painted, right? Like somebody fake. And in fact, they were not dealing here with somebody fake. They were not. They were dealing here with the Empress. Empress energy. Somebody loving, caring, carrying this maternal, motherly energy. So very attentive, patient, pure, abundant, comfortable, making other people feel comfortable. This is present in your life, somebody like that. There is a lot of giving, a lot of softness. And they treated this Empress in a very karmic way, maybe trying to trauma bond this Empress, treating her as an enemy. So you might also, if you represent this Empress, which I think you do here, and you might be a masculine, it doesn't matter. So you might be very closed off. Because you might have felt that a lot of people were trying to influence you in being paranoid. And you could feel that there was something here that was not okay. There were a lot of lies and manipulations, like people were truly wanting, like they were guiding you in one direction, you know? Might have been subtle, but the Empress can feel those things. She's very intuitive. She knows who she is, so she's very comfortable within herself, and so she can feel when people are trying to lead them in some kind of way of thinking. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, exactly. 10 of Cups in reverse, not wanting you to have a happily ever after. Emperor in reverse, trying to control you. Trying to control you for you not to be able to have this happily ever after. Not having this partnership, this relationship, whatever it may be. And again, the Emperor can be a feminine, right? It doesn't have to be a masculine. It is this energy of somebody very tyrannic, controlling, manipulative, opportunistic, selfish, power hungry, ego driven. I kind of feel that what has been told about you, it is what I already said, but also that you are someone that you are karmic, you are toxic. This is kind of what I feel that was said about you. Maybe even that you have some kind of addiction. Yeah, but look. 4 and 4, 44. You know, you took distance. You took distance, you are peaceful, you are happy, you are stable, working on your stability. I kind of feel here that this person who believed the lies about you, they are thinking about the stability and the happiness that they could have had if they wouldn't have listened. If they wouldn't have turned into this Emperor in reverse because of the fact that somebody didn't want them also to be happy. It might be you, it might be them, it might be both. The attack might be on one or it might be on both. I kind of feel here with this 4 of Swords, 4, 4, 4. I kind of feel that they are taking the distance. There is some kind with the 4 of Swords, there is also something about healing, taking the time to take a little bit of distance, being isolated, rest and heal, regain this mental clarity that we know that is not here. And I kind of feel that the images that come to them in this state of being with themselves, in order to get to some kind of emotional stability with themselves and also regain mental clarity, they are thinking about the stability, in fact, that there is in you, that they could have had. Kind of feel that too. Let's see. Yeah, look, the abundance. I kind of feel that they are thinking also about, look, the sun. The sun is here. I kind of feel also that they see now how you could have been a power couple, like being very abundant, because very stable. There is something about you, right, that is very stable, inspiring, fruitful, abundant. I have a lot of abundance here. You carry some kind of light, some kind of happiness, but it's caressing energy, soothing energy. And I kind of feel that they are thinking about that. They are thinking, they are seeing it now. Maybe before they couldn't see it, but I kind of feel that now they do, with this sun card here. Somebody might want to come towards you, try to repair the situation, but you took distance. You went towards calmer water in order to maintain this energy, right? Because when people are painting you in a light that is not yours, you decided to simply, not deal with this karmic energy that was trying to take off your smile, your abundance, your happiness, trying to control the situation here. So you have taken distance. And this is how you maintain this energy. I kind of feel that they wanted to paint you in a certain light, hoping that it would put you in reactive abuse, and so it would destroy you, and so you would become who they have painted you to be. But it's not what you did. It's not what you did. You realized here that you were in a situation where you had no clarity, that there might have been a lot of nasty behavior, very selfish behavior. And you took distance in order to regain yourself totally, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, and once you did it, the wheels are turning, right? And so this person who was supposed to see you as karmic, it's not what they see. It's not what they see. They are now in a 10 of Cups in reverse, in a sad energy, feeling that they lost their happily ever after. Might be a lot of fights with family, friends, all those kind of things. Maybe a father figure here. But what they see at the end of the day, it is this energy. You are abundant, you are stable, you are happy, because you protected yourself. This is what they see. The plan didn't work. Maybe it worked in the separation here, not allowing this relationship to happen or this partnership to happen. This might have worked, but what didn't work, it is to destroy you. Make you appear as someone that they wanted you to be, not who you truly are. I kind of feel here also with this devil and the wheel of fortune. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to say. I love it. I love it. I wanted to say I kind of feel here now that regarding this devilish energy, this karmic energy, the wheels are turning for them. And the justice came out. Yeah, justice is here. Yeah, the leap of faith that they took was very stupid, very foolish. Justice is here. Yeah, they cannot move forward anymore. It's done. It's done. Whoever has done whatever they have done, yeah, protection, justice, right? Protection, trusted. Justice. Yeah, somebody here was much too confident. This karmic energy was much too confident. They shouldn't have been so confident. Yeah, they are closed off now. Let's see. Let's see. What else should we know? Maybe a closure here? Justice is a good closure, to be honest. Yeah, somebody here is planning something. They are trying to see how to plan things right. I feel here that's it's like this toxic energy, right? Trying to see how they can turn the wheels back in their favor, but they are against the justice. And we know that the justice is here because there is some kind of protection over you. So they are just going to exhaust themselves. They are going to exhaust themselves. Whatever plan they are trying to make, it won't work. And we know it because we know that there is a proof here that they are fake. There is proof. Once the trust is gone, it's done and over. There is nothing, it's over. I kind of feel here that, they are trying. They are trying to limit the breakage. I kind of feel that it's limiting the breakage. It's not anymore about the situation itself. It is the consequences of the situation itself. I kind of feel that they understand that regarding the situation, now it's about saving their ass, right? This is what I feel, yeah. They might be dealing here with the justice, and the justice, they have proof here. They have proof about what somebody did here that was very deceiving. Betraying everyone, acting in the dark, behind closed doors, creating confusion. It's exposed. The moon is in the upright. It's in the upright. We have the magician here. Kind of feel that it's related to this trusted person. Who observed the facts. This is what I feel here. And they saw the facts. We have the star here. They saw that you carry this energy of the star. You are driven by the highest. Your higher self. You are in your destiny. You are who you are. I kind of feel that this is also what might have helped you in this situation. It's either that you already knew who you were and you were already in your path, or you have been inspired through your dreams, through your connection to the highest, through some kind of messages that you got, maybe some information that came up. I kind of feel that you were guided here, right? Yeah, somebody wanted to block everything in you. They might have tried to block kind of messages, but the truth is out. The truth is out. And the truth that came out, it is that somebody here was driven by money, by opportunism. We are talking here about somebody very lazy that might have been dependent financially on someone here, right? And so they didn't want this relationship to happen. And the Knight of Cups here and the lust energy, they kind of go together. They kind of go together, but somebody is looking, observing the facts, taking their time to dig up the dirt, look at the facts, And they have a very, very clear image here of what's going on with this sun. They see the reality, and what they see it is that there was a very toxic plan orchestrated in order to block this connection from happening. That it was truly work that was put into it in order to block this connection. I will end it with this beautiful card here of the unicorn. I kind of feel that this might represent you, my dear collective. What I want to say here is that you might feel very misunderstood in your life. I hope that you get to a place where you understand that being misunderstood is not a bad thing. It simply means that you might be living in a very authentic way, following your path, guided by your higher self or the highest or your angels or your ancestors, whoever it may be, but that you might have gone through a lot of experiences where you needed to deal with a lot of projections on you. Because when people cannot put you in a box, and it's impossible to put you in a box, nobody should be in a box, right? Most people, when they are unhealed, it makes them feel secure when they can put someone in the box. You know? Most people, sadly, are unhealed, living from a place of fear or emotional numbness. And so they need things, they are perceiving everything true. You know, how do I operate? But in order to operate right, I need to be able to define someone. So they put people in a box because it makes them feel secure. But it's impossible to put you in a box. But I kind of feel here that with all this situation, it might have brought some light about you being this unicorn. But look at the colors. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There is nothing to be scared about you, right? Because very often when people realize that they cannot put you in a box, they are scared because suddenly, you know, whatever they did in order to feel in some kind of control, they don't feel it. They don't feel in control anymore. So the fear is coming up. And I kind of feel here that, you know, it shows that, yes, you might be a unicorn, but you are a beautiful unicorn, a loving unicorn. We have the angel here. You are driven by, let's take it on a basic language. You are driven by morality, integrity, values, ethics, light, white, light, inspiration, the universe, looking inward. An angel, right? The unicorn. So you might also help people to see things from a new perspective, right? That when you cannot put someone in a box, instead of letting your fear define this person, what about projecting on this person, if not good, at least neutrality, So, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, inspiring, confirming, I don't know. I wish you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, weekend, in fact, right? Even though I guess that there will be another reading tomorrow. I'll see you in the comments. Till very, very soon. Bye.